We have serious and growing concerns here at AccuWeather about what the Atlantic hurricane season may become this year. In fact, it can become a supercharged season with lots of storms and lots of impact. Why? Well, we've got some alarm bells ringing about a couple of things. First, extremely warm water in the tropical Atlantic Ocean, where the majority of tropical storms and hurricanes develop. That water already this year in later February is as warm as it is in later July. That's a problem. So that's issue number one that we're watching. And second, we think the atmospheric setup going into a La Niña setup here as we head into the peak of the hurricane season also promotes the risk for more storms and greater impacts. So this is something we want people to not panic about now, but we be aware of the risks and start preparing now, thinking about your hurricane evacuation plans and what type of impacts you may face in your community from hurricanes.
The North Atlantic could get as many as 7 major hurricanes of Category 3 strength or over this year, which would be more than double the usual number. The U.S. weather agency NOAA has warned, normally, you'd expect 3 major hurricanes in a season. As many as 13 Atlantic hurricanes of Category 1 or above are forecast for the period, which runs from June to November. Record high sea surface temperatures are partly to blame, as is a likely shift in regional weather patterns. While there's no evidence climate change is producing more hurricanes, it is making the most powerful ones more likely and bringing heavier rainfall. This hurricane season is looking to be an extraordinary one, NOAA Administrator Rick Spinrad said in a news conference. The recent weakening of the El Niño weather pattern and the likely switch to La Niña conditions later in the year creates more favorable atmospheric conditions for these storms in the Atlantic. In contrast to the Atlantic, NOAA had already predicted a below normal hurricane season in the Central Pacific region, where a move to La Niña has the opposite effect. On average, the Atlantic Basin, which includes the Atlantic Ocean, Caribbean Sea, and Gulf of Mexico, experiences 14 named tropical storms a year, of which 7 are hurricanes and 3 are major hurricanes. Tropical storms become hurricanes when they reach peak sustained wind speeds of 74 miles per hour, 119 km/h. Major hurricanes Category 3 and above are those reaching at least 111 miles per hour, 178 km/h. In total, NOAA expects between 17 and 25 named tropical storms, of which between 8 and 13 could become hurricanes, and between 4 and 7 could become major ones. The highest number of major hurricanes in a single Atlantic season is 7, seen in both 2005 and 2020. NOAA's forecast suggests that 2024 could come close to that.